when valuable hours are spent getting clients onboarded or other tedious admin tasks.
Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather.
That's why companies rely on ShareFile. With ShareFile, it's easy to create common document workflow automations for any client process. Choose to create your own automations with a few simple clicks, or use built-in automations that are...
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? All right, guys, let's look at the big picture first. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble, recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He had to take a step and a half left to come catch him. Mark.
They're set to kick it off. I think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field.
First night there, they picked him up last night. Quarterback bumps the ball, gives the basketball up 30.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the hit. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's not what you wanted to have happen offensively, right? Second and inches, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You don't pass, you get sacked. And now you got to come up with a big catch and throw to just stay on the field.
Started all year. She went blocking the career. Like, before they should think to be started this year. Lee Ronald got
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Crowder. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Trojans decide to put it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there.
Oh, he's got some space. He smashes his way through again. They get him stopped, but the gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Those outside runs, they can get the edge like they do. Great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
I've been doing this a long time.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
It's hard, but at the end of the day, for at the end of the program, it's gonna work. This is why
The give on the option. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, that looked like he was going to be incompletion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Crowder. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them everywhere. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I would have said this before. I would have
Here's the return. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll try the right side. Hard running there. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Now sliding to his left. He's in open space downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Slams into the line, through for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
One of the two 17s on the roster, and the back of the quarterback for Matt Brungard, the other 17.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done before the party started. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Okay, Shakira, let's play. What game are you?
Sure, that's fine.
All right. So, you prefer old classic games or new games?
I love new games.
Okay. So are you more into mobile or console?
I'm constantly on the move, so it has to be mobile.
Of course. Okay, so puzzle or role-playing games?
Definitely puzzle.
Ads or no ads?
You're crazy? No ads, of course.
And final question. Do you consider yourself loyal or no?
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
I think it's going to be a case where they've got to take some chances here. They're not winning the battle up front. Think about both Blaney and Nebraska.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
About 17.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans will put it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. He gets a block. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys...
And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Keeps looking downfield. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Running into the open space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it down on the ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Steps away to find some room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Pushes ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rush, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats and all your fantasy football guys. If you have my man in mind, it's a good day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. Brings it to the open. And they'll bring it down after a short pickup. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're not going to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Trojans will put this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Power football with the run. Across the 15. He's got 99 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be brought down. That's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
Let's go.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again. But this dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's open on the right. Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Flushed out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Starting quarterback, I asked him about that. He said, one thing, straight.
Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Unloads quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you moved the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll keep it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He didn't start tonight. You know, it seemed like the flyer route in the seat trying to go for.
Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Touchdowns. All the touchdowns.
They'll go back to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got some room and they're in for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles. And at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Tate. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wide out. Pulls it in. They finally get to it. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
I coached against Nebraska before, and I've seen a lot. This is the best looking pass defense.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
No, the action system, system is working.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors who have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys. So this is a big one.
Thanks so much for spending some